If you struggle with weird openings that you know are bad but you cannot punish it, or you want to learn how to convert winning positions, you are in the right spot because I cooked an absolute banger for you. My opponent will do all of that. I will be completely winning and have tremendous amount of pressure. Try to checkmate him. By the way, if you try to checkmate your opponent and it doesn't work out, don't worry, not every attack has to end with checkmate. I'll go up material and cook him. And then checkmate him after. He will resign once he notices that his queen is hanging, but absolute banger. You will learn a lot. You will have a laugh. Let's go. So I have no clue what I'm facing, but uh if I do this, do I get hit with that? Take, take, take. You have discovery attacks on my bishop, but they don't work. After this, though, I can. What the hell? Let's develop. Yeah, I have no clue what my opponent is doing. So, take, take. Mm, Push, take, knight in the center. That looks not bad. That does not look bad. After here push, I can rotate both of my knights here to pressure. And I mean, it's not difficult to achieve. So maybe push, maybe just bishop here so that I allow take and take, which should result into awesome pressure. Yeah, I think I like that. I mean, my bishop is not going anywhere else, so yeah, I lost all of my points, by the way. I am tilt queuing uh, basically the entirety of the game, the day. Take, take is nothing. So I think I just want to put my queen a bit higher, maybe trying to go here or there. If you get your knight out, maybe I get a sacrifice if you castle. This should be a plan as well. Is this a threat? I don't think so. I think this is a plan. Oh, wait. Here you have takes. Because of the discovery and the attack on my queen. So if I do this, you take, I take back, you take. I can take with a check. You have to move. I don't think I want to go for those complications. So let's just castle and see what he does. This is just met with that. If you take, I can just take. That's another move. I should think about take, 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 check, but that never works. So I should just go back. You can attack me again, but what a brain that Oh, that pawn is there. Yeah. Take with an attack on your knight. You can just take though. If I go here, you can take. I can take this. You get that. What about this? Take. I just go up and I start a devious attack because you wasted so much time. I should calculate takes. You take a knight. My queen is hanging. So I can take a pawn. You save your knight and I have absolutely nothing. So I should just save my knight and allow this. I could take the free pawn, but I don't think it's actually worth it. After takes, I think I much prefer just putting my queen active. By the way, I wouldn't be shocked if my opponent just didn't take the pawn. He does. So after takes, rook over, I do get this. That does not look half bad. I don't know. Let's just do this, I think. And just argue that you wasted a lot of time. And I can break open the center, bring my rooks, pressure you. And I feel like I'm doing great, honestly. For the cost of a pawn, my pieces are very active. Yeah, that's a move, but takes or knight takes. Pawn takes. Am I threatening something? Hmm. Knight takes, pawn takes. Probably just pawn takes, right? Maybe this is useful somewhere in the future. I don't know. Mm, okay. So I can get this, and is that not a problem? Now is the time to be accurate. So this, let's say you just castle. I got that in, which looks absolutely devious. And after takes, I have take, so you have to respond. If here, there, this, take a piece, take a piece, take a pawn. I don't think I actually have something there. Here, like that. Go back. Yeah, that does not actually look all too great. What if I just give the pawn, but then you take with the knight? So what if I do this instead? Oh, that's actually an annoying move. God damn. Maybe I'm not actually that confident in this position. I sag the pawn so that you take. I can pressure some weaknesses, but why? No. Maybe just still this. How is this annoying all of a sudden? What if I go here? So that if you take bishop. Yeah, Loki, I think I can just sag the pawn actually. If you take, I get bishop here, you have to move. I get my queen out, which opens up this pin. And if I do this, you go like that. I have... Huh. That's ugly though. I would much prefer maybe moving my bishop so I can Yeah, maybe that's it. If I go here, every move is met with that. So maybe just this, yeah. I don't have to defend the pawn, and probably this is a move. But that will weaken a lot of things. Mm, if I counterattack, takes with a check. Oh, I didn't see that move at all. I don't understand that move at all. Knight there. What's the point of that? Like getting out of this, I guess, but why? Can I go back? But you can just shuffle. Putting this there so I can attack you. Probably, yeah. You can attack my queen, but I can move. Takes is met with takes, opening up the rook, and knights are defending each other. I don't know, this position looks quite good. Here. Oh, pawn there. Take. 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 That's a blunder, no? Take, attack my queen is take. Take this. I can just take with an attack on your rook. You take, I save my knight. I'm quite sure that's a horrible move. Take here is just takes, or takes even. You don't have checks, you don't have treads, this is just a fork. Probably this is forced. And I can just take your quite strong knight. Oh no, I can because this is still hanging. So after this takes, you can take with an attack on my queen. So after this, I have to take. So that I can save my knight. Or take yours. After this, take a piece, take a piece. Take a piece, and you always take a piece. There's no way this blunders, right? Takes is takes. If you go here, I can even consider just moving my knight, no? That threatens check, probably. And this, and I defend. That has to be winning. Yeah, that's the one complicated sequence, but I can take a piece. You take a piece. I take a piece. You take a piece. I take a pawn. So that wins a pawn. Here is take, take. That's bad. Take with a check doesn't do anything, right? No. So I can take a piece. You can take a piece. I take a piece, you take a piece, I take a pawn. So then I'm up 2 pawns. That's solid. Take a piece. Take a. Oh, that's probably the best sequence, yeah. Because I'm still attacking your rook too. After takes and takes, this is a threat. That's easy to miss. Yeah, this is going great. I don't have a lot of time, but whatever. So, ugh, what's that? So I can just go here. If you take, I can take and take, and there's nothing. I don't understand what my opponent is trying to do. Everything is very solid. If I do this and you take, I can just take. If I go here and you take, I can take. If I go here and you take, I can take. Um, Here takes, this knight is hanging, so probably I should defend it so that after takes, I'm still up a pawn, and I can take that. And if you save your rook, mm, I can save my knight. Be up 4 points of material. This is well defended, so probably takes. And I can take. You can castle, but then I can maybe take and sack this. I'm not sure. But this should be very winning. I don't know. Should be free low. Um yeah, I don't know. He can try and calculate and find something, but there are complications for sure. Takes. Um I mean, I'm up a piece and a pawn now, so I can even just sack a piece and be fine. So I'm expecting this, and after that, here I meant I cannot draw for anything. If you go here, I can just defend my knight. Then I can just move my knight, opening up my rook, develop the rook, infiltrate. Turkey, yes, Turkey. So, yeah, this is going well. I have no clue what he was playing, but 17 moves and doing quite good. So, for the 3 people that are still watching, I have a question. A couple of days ago, like 2 days ago, I was in gym, right? And I was training back, and there was a girl next to me, like 2 meters from me, and she was training back as well. And the urge to just talk to her, her putting her headphones off and just say, like, yo, I thought you look good. Are you single? Is that socially acceptable? Like, is that just a normal interaction to have? Should have calculated that longer, but I don't know. I'm dumb. Um, take, check, block. I don't know. Um, let's unpin myself, I guess. Like, I don't know. And imagine She says no, right? I don't care. It's like you can think I'm not attractive, you can not be single. I don't care, but is it awkward to be still training 2 meters from her, like for 8 more minutes? By the way, I just put my rook here. Take this, save my bishop, attack the king. I'm up like a rook and a pawn, and he's not winning my bishop ever. If you play this, there's a case to be made for that because takes with a check. You will have to no, because of they see each other. That's annoying. I don't get discovery checks. I mean, I don't know. Everything should be winning. Like, is that a normal, socially acceptable thing to do? Just look at her, point towards her so that she knows I want to talk to her. She puts off her headphones and I just say, I thought you looked nice. Like, are you single? And if she says yes, I just ask for her Instagram. If she says no, I mean, whatever, just continue my day. I don't mind, but I don't think it's awkward and I think that's socially acceptable, but I'm not sure. I'm yapping, but Um, yeah, I don't know what my opponent is going to do, so let's just talk for a second, don't we? Uh, I really wish that chess was more toxic. I cannot lie. The urge to just type to this man is incredible. Like, I played a lot of games, and most games are very toxic, but I like that a lot. Like, you're playing high stakes, you know what I mean? He, by the way, wants to meet this with that, but that blocks this, so I can still do this. So I don't see the point. So now I can take, and then I can just go attack the king, go attack the king, go attack the king, and have strong rooks. If he finds some counterplay, I always have a strong center. Yeah, that's fine. You're stopping me from this, but um I could go no, because you can take with the knight, and this doesn't make any sense. Okay. Probably get my knight in the game. If I get my knight here, I'm hitting this. I'm trying to sack. I'm hitting that. I'm maybe setting up some checkmating threads there. So if I do this, you can take my bishop. I take your bishop with a check. You have to move. Then I could take your knight, you take my knight, and I get this strong pawn break, I think. Oh, my bishop is hanging in that sequence. In it. In it. Take, knight here. I mean, I could just go back. Probably here because I don't want to block my rooks, and this looks like a weird move, but what do you do? Yes, my bishop is hanging, but I'm up a rook for a pawn, so even if you win the bishop, you will lose time, first of all. Second of all, I will still be up a lot of material, so I could sack my bishop for like 2 moves, and then go up a piece and a couple of moves, which should be enough to checkmate him. If I get this, I'm hitting that, hitting that, hitting this. That's strong. I might be able to set something up on the f7 square. So, doing great. You can attack my queen. Uh, I'll probably just take it after takes. put my bishop back attacking this. If you move up, I can make the pawn break, and after takes and takes, defended by my incredibly centered rook. Yeah, I mean, I'm doing great. So let me know in the comments what you think. I think that's socially acceptable, but I mean, I have no clue. Um, so can I do what I just talked about and just sack my bishop? Like do this? And you don't have a threat with your bishop. If you do this, I can take a bishop, you take back, and then I could save my bishop if I want to. If I do this, you take my bishop, I take your bishop with a check, you have to move. I can not give that check because of your queen. So knight here takes, take with a check, you go, I sack my knight. If you take, I get queen takes, which should be deadly. Yeah, I think I can just sack. I mean, it's barely a sacrifice because I'm winning it back if you take, and you cannot move this with an attack, which is the only thing you should calculate other than that. And if you save your bishop, I might be able to sack. I might be able to save my bishop and sack. I might be able to sack the pawn, maybe. Um, I'm not sure, but we'll see. We shall see. This is quite complicated, but I'm just up so much material. I don't know. I'm very happy my opponent didn't resign though. Like, if he resigned, that was so boring. And I still feel very comfortable. So take. Shack. I'm not sure. He is. So you can save your bishop. I will save mine. And I don't know. Knight takes, pawn takes, queen check. Maybe take queen here. How do you defend that? You could do this. Huh. You can do that. Cool. Mm. Okay, so now that my bishop is out of the threat, I think I can just do this. And I'm threatening to do this. I have pressure on that. If you move here, I should have a tactic with that. What's the tactic though? Probably taking here with a discovery attack. And my queen defends it, so king cannot take. And I'm just winning a very important pawn. Maybe there is a case to be made for if he defends like this, sag the knight. Oh, you cannot take because of my bishop. Yes. If king here I take and I forgot my own bishop from Z26, like the other side of the world. I forgot my own bishop. Cool. So king here is probably knight takes. Yeah, that's a valid move. But it should lose as well. To what though? Take. I am not sure. Um, how do I put more pressure? Take. No. take? I don't think so. I only have 2 minutes. What? Where did my time go? I mean, I don't know. Let's put some more pressure here. And I think I'm still threatening to sack somehow. I mean, after a while, I will have so much pressure. It's quite annoying that I cannot rook lift because of the bishop and the pawn. Mm, I mean, I don't know. It will make a weakness eventually, and I will be able to exploit it. Yeah, the knight had to do something there, no? The knight had a purpose. So I can take, 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 take. I cannot overload your queen. Can I do this? Takes is met with takes. Is my king safe there? This so that takes, take. I also have that. Oh, don't panic. Oh, why is this so difficult? Takes, takes. Free pawn, I pray. Take. How am I panicking, brother? Stop panicking. Stop, 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 stop. Take, knight takes, and if you take, I can just take with the queen. I'm totally fine. Everything is defended. I'm up so much material. I have 10-second increment. Chill your balls. There's nothing to panic for. Let's breathe. Let's just breathe. I'm threatening this. If you take, I might be able to just ignore. So I think you have to take. I will take. There is no tactics. Anytime you take, I can take with the queen. Everything is well defended. Stop panicking. It's fine. This is a winning position. I'm up 7 points of material. God damn, why is my heart rushing? It's only 88. What? I feel like my heart is rushing. So if you go here, I can just trade rooks, probably. There shouldn't be wow, there should be something better, but I don't know how I'm not able to figure this out. So this is undefended, but everything should be good. What can you do? This does nothing. That does nothing. Although, but and I also have my bishop there. So if you do this, I probably take with the bishop. Yeah, that's probably the most complication you have, but this is undefended, but you don't really have anything useful. If you do this, I can take. Oh, that's not defended though. Huh. If you go like this. I mean, I don't know. I can also move my knight and be fine. I just don't have a lot of time, which is quite annoying. I was yapping way too much. So maybe something take, and if the knight moves, I get check. But I mean, how is your king quite safe there? That's incredible. So you don't even have a threat anywhere, but your king is annoyingly safe. Does this make sense? I'm not sure. I don't know. Let's play fast. He only threatens the pawn, but I mean, it isn't even a threat, and I can threaten checkmate. You will have to make a weakness, and after you make that weakness, there has to be some form of a win. Takes. If you take, I can take. You cannot take, so. This is a pin. I don't really have a lot of time, but I mean, this just looks like a clean pin. And probably this is crushing, because if you take, I can take, and who's defending that? So I think this will be crushing. You will probably have to push. So if I do this, if you move your knight, I don't have time, but you don't have threats, so let's go for it. If you take, I can take. If you take, I can take that. If you take, I can take. That's dumb. Who's defending this? I think takes, move here. What is even my threat? I don't have a lot of time. Takes here. I don't know. I don't have a lot of time, but I think I'm threatening to take. Let's do it. Defended by that. And then I'll have some check with check. And you still don't have a threat. My heart is 78. I swear to God, it's rushing, bro. You have to do this, and I have that, and that's how you lose a queen, GG. GG, well played to my opponent. This is easy. You don't have another move. You have to block. I will pin your queen to your king, and it's GG. Holy, my opponent made that quite tough. I cannot lie. He wants a rematch. No, sir. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm doing a thing where I separate the analysis from the actual video. So if you want the analysis, you will have to go to the video that I post after this. I hope you learned something and enjoyed. Subscribe if you did, and I will see you in the next one.